What's going on, everybody? Zyopal here, back with another Seahawks franchise video. I believe this is episode 7. And as you can see, we got 2 games left of the year. We got the Carolina Panthers, and we also have the San Francisco 49ers. Panthers, one of the teams that is rooting for getting the #1 overall pick, and the Niners, a division rival, who I believe, they could be fighting for a playoff spot. I mean, the 7th seed right now is only 7-8, so you never know there. But yeah. This will be the finale of the season 1, and I believe, we're eliminated from the playoffs. There's like no chance we make. Yeah, there's really no chance we can make it. So don't have to worry about that. But all we have to worry about is the rest of the NFL standings, which we'll take a look at quick, and we can see there's currently a 3-way tie for last between the Minnesota, Cleveland, and Atlanta, and then us and the Colts are tied, and we literally tied 2 weeks ago. And then we also have Saints and Panthers. So that's a lot of teams that could get the #1 overall pick. And then looking at the schedule, obviously we play the Panthers. So that's 2 shitty teams. The Saints play the Titans. Colts play the Jags. Cleveland plays Pittsburgh. And Minnesota plays at home against Detroit. So a lot of tough games for the bad teams. So we'll see who wins, who loses. We'll see if we even win. Because I think if we win, we guarantee we do not. I can't even say that. It depends. But if we win, we most likely will not be getting a top pick, which is fine because we can always trade up. And we'll do weekly training quick and see if anyone gets injured or if anyone gets a dev trade upgrade or this, that, and other stuff. But yeah, we got a lot of guys we're looking at. Actually, another person I would like to look at is that Harrison guy. We don't lose anyone important. I wonder if we can see now. Yes, we can. So Deion Harden is a top 5 talent for sure. He's got A short, A medium, B deep, A under pressure. We'll see how he tests at the combine, but A play action, A carrying, A awareness. So he'll be a high-rated guy, and he's a top 5 talent, so he's going to be up there. F stamina, I don't think that's going to matter. F injury really sucks. That's actually not good because I would rather not have a quarterback that gets injured. And then we also have Dylan Langford, who moved down 1, and he is a round 1 talent, so he's not going to be a top 5 player, which might be fine. He's got A under pressure, A short, B medium, A deep. He also has great two-lead throw power. It's something else we have to look at for him. I mean, I don't know. This guy, he just looks better than the other quarterbacks, so I'm not sure. He just looks way better. F injury again for him, which sucks. C play action kind of blows. But, I mean, he looks miles better than Deion Harden, so Deion Harden must really test well. And he's another guy that could have great to elite throw power. And then we also have Elijah Harrison, who was a guy we scouted who has B zone, A man, B press, and A catching. Good to solid speed. It's not ideal speed. His awareness is at least a B. His hit power is at least a B, and his kick return is at least a B. So this is a guy we could really play anywhere if we wanted to. I mean, he could play nickel corner for us. He could play safety. I mean, he'd probably play safety, or corner, excuse me. But since he's man-to-man. Another guy to look at, and then there's some other guys on the board, but I'm not really worried about these other guys right now. Really, I'm just worried about seeing where we're actually going to pick and whether or not one of these 2 quarterbacks will fall in our laps. But that's all for scouting for this video. Like I said, we're playing the first 2 games or the last 2 games of the season, and then the episode after this will be the off season, so that should be fun. But that's about it. Let's go and play the Carolina Panthers. Here we are in North Carolina, Charlotte to be exact, Bank of America Stadium, as it's raining tonight. Is that Greg Olsen? I think that was Greg Olsen banging the drum. That's sick. I guess Greg Olsen got invited to bang the drum today as the 4-10-1 Seahawks took on the 5-10 Panthers. Rocking the traditional aways as the Carolina Panthers rock their alternates, although this blue should really be their main color, in my opinion. It's a beautiful color. But, we'll see how we can do. We'll see if Ken Walker can continue his hot streak of running the ball like frickin' Barry Sanders, because that would be ideal. I'm going to throw it to MVS, and it's batted down. Not sure who that corner was, but not a good start. But we're gonna get Ken Walker involved, especially if the 6-man front's not gonna be ideal. But we're gonna run. Walker Looking a little slower than normal. So he must not have had a healthy practice. I also love that coach just wants to stay in single back the whole game. I mean, sure, I guess. But we'll take a gain at 21 from Walker here. Walker trying to get to the outside. Couldn't get the stiff arm, but that's another gain at 6. As you can see last week, 14 carries for 107 yards. No touchdowns, but a good performance from him nevertheless. Christian Roseman, not Nate. There we got B wide open. That's MVS. Second target of the game for him. That's a first out for the Seahawks. And based on how good we're doing here, I think we're going to win this game. Depending on how Bryce Young does, but he's just not good at football, so I'm just assuming we're going to be fine. Just a hunch, though. As there's Pitts. He's open, but Darnold cannot make the throw, and now Christian Roseman's injured, thank goodness. I did not think I'd have to worry about him, but he's been on our face far too many times. They're only going to probably send 4. And that was could not have thrown a worse guy, but somehow that was a catch. That should have been housed by 32, but instead it was caught by Walker. I mean, I don't know what I was thinking here. I had B wide open, and instead I throw to the guy who literally, holy cow, barely misses that. Like, I don't know how he didn't get his hand on that. I mean, what is Walker doing here? Just, like, what a catch from the kid. We're back to second down. 2nd and 5, though, so we still have a chance to move the sticks. There's Walker again. Tries a stiff arm. Stiff arm isn't working as Kyle Pitts is injured. That is not good. We don't really have a lot of depth at tight end behind him. As now Andres Pete comes in the game at tight end. There's Walker again on another catch, but this time he drops it. And it's 4th and 1. And we're going to go for it. There's Kyle Pitts returning. I didn't know they had that graphic. That's kind of sick. And JSN just doesn't turn around in time. And now Charles Cross is injured. That's a turnover on downs. Not ideal. Thought we had it. We did have it. We just maybe threw it a hair too early, as now the Panthers get the ball at the 5-yard line. They're passing right away. They ran all curls. I don't know who number 0 is for them. And now Charles Cross is bruised ribs. Like, I just love that every Madden there's just a common injury every time. Like every year there's just an injury that always happens. And this year it's bruised ribs. As Carolina's passing again here. And that's completed. I believe that's Jatavion Sanders, though I could be wrong. Another pass for the Panthers here. Great play by Nick Amanawari on Adam Thielen. Great way to break up the pass. Dude, what is going on? There's a check down to Thielen, who just goes down like a pussy. Going down like frickin' Tyler Lockett. We got 3rd down once again for the Panthers. They've already gotten 2 first downs this game. They might continue that trend, although Bryce Young just throws it away. No one was open, as Devon Witherspoon is the closest guy to Xavier Legette. And the Panthers will punt. Speed out here. Oh, he is. He's wide open. Receiver slipped. Bad throw by Darnold. Didn't leave him enough space. However, Mooney had the catch, but I suppose the Panthers don't agree with that call. I'm not even sure if he got the feed in. I didn't really look. No, he's in. That's a terrible challenge. And we got 2nd and 10. Or 2nd and 2, excuse me. So, yes, they lost the challenge. Not really sure why they did that. That looked pretty obvious that he caught it. But I guess Dave Canales wanted to give his team a shot. As there's Walker again. Not a lot of yards, but enough for the first down. Okay, why are we in single back every play? I don't understand. Like, why are we sticking in single back? Like, literally, it's every fucking play. Like, can we run some gun, please? Like, this isn't the fucking 1500s, buddy. Oh, JSN. He's got to step on him. JSN! Ah. Bad ball from Darnold. Not a great block from him. Mooney might, I should have probably audibled him to a post, but that's okay. Walker burns his guy, and that's a first down for him. Spin moves another guy. And we'll take that. Offense is shooting. Again, we're just doing all these dumb plays. And we're going to run one more play before the half, or the quarter, excuse me. or play action. No one's open. We're just going to throw it out. Darn gets leveled there. Going to take us to the quarter. 0-0. Only this is the third possession of the game, so sorry to all the Panther fans and Seahawks fans alike for watching this game, but not a crazy game so far, to say the least. We got to suck it down here. In theory, it should be big on big, so we should have the running lanes open here. And we do. As Walker barely misses the first down, leaves inches. I'm going right back to him. We're going to do a crack toss. Actually, we're going to go play action. DA cross. We'll have Najigba on. Oh, wait, I want him on a corner. Actually, no, I just want to fly. We'll do that. Oh, yeah, Mooney beat him. Mooney beat him. Easy touchdown. Darnell Mooney beat the corner on the press. One-on-one fly route. Good ball by Darnold. Even better catch by Mooney. Made it look too easy as you get the replay here. I mean, just wide open. I don't know what the safety's doing. I mean, the whole play is going towards the left side of the field. He's just sitting in center field. But Mooney made that corner pay, and that's an easy touchdown for the Seahawks as we lead for, I say this a lot when we barely lead, but we actually have a lead again for the first time. I think it's like the third or fourth game we have a lead, but the start. But that's 7-0 Seahawks. He's having a solid season. It's a rookie too, so he's not that high rated. It goes back to Chubb, and there's Devon Witherspoon. But yeah, ideally, I'm not really sure what we need. We definitely would. I would love drafting an edge rusher because I'm not selling. Kevon Thibodeau sucks, and I'm not against trading DeMarcus Lawrence as good deflection by the rookie Nick Amanawari. And I know I just got that corner Harrison. Like, he looks so good. It's just we don't need a corner. We already have Witherspoon and we have Woolen. And it's not like we really need a safety either. Like, that's not like a big need. It's more of like a, oh God, okay. Tyrese Knight just gets absolutely just juked by Xavier Legette. And that's just an easy touchdown from him. I mean, Legette just got absolutely just ankles broken like it's freaking 2K. Like, come on, dude. 1st and 10 here. But anyways, defensively, probably a D tackle. Leonard Williams is not exactly the youngest guy in the room. It's Walker getting shifty, and that's barely missing another first down. But I mean, our best players on defense that aren't our two corners are Leonard Williams, who's 30, and DeMarcus Lawrence, who's at least 30. He might be older, as that play action just doesn't work. We ran it too much, as the guy who got Cam Jackson got the sack and must have injured himself somehow. Now it's 3rd and 7. And offensively, definitely a receiver. Mooney's cool, but I don't know if I love him as my second option. There's MVS wide open. That's a guy who we're going to lose in trade, so I'm not really looking to re-sign him. He's asking for like $6 million a year, which isn't terrible for a wide receiver 3, but also he's not like a guy that I'm high on in the future. I have no real attachment to him either, so there's Otts. Also, O-line. I mean, the only O-linemen that I really care about is Gracie Bell, because you can draft him in real life in the 1st round, and Charles Cross, because he's actually good. But other than that, I'm not really attached to any of the offensive linemen, as just that ball just sails away, and somehow it's called PI. It's a horrible call. We'll take that, though. And then backup running back, Reed will be gone. Quarterback out. I mean, we're looking for a lot. Our team's really not good. We only have a couple of cornerstones on the team. We don't have a lot of crazy people, as Barnard can't catch. That's another position, maybe looking to the day 2 or day 3 is another, or maybe day 3, but a backup tight end, because, I mean, our coach loves calling single back. Like, he runs that a lot. And I think it'd be really beneficial to have a second tight end that's actually developable, not like Barner and Arroyo aren't really good, and they're both normal devs, so they don't really have much going for them. This might be another touchdown for Mooney here. If he throws the ball, goes to touchdown. Oh, Darnold, you're killing me, buddy. That's 4th down. We're going to kick the field goal. Maybe a kicker, too, if there's a good kicker, because I'm not a big Jason Myers guy. Maybe a punter, although I don't think punting's that important. I have the slider up, and Michael Dixon can't punt for shit, so it doesn't even matter who we have back there. So you might as well just pay a rookie. But yeah, we got a lot of needs. Backup positions, like linebacker. Need some better depth there, that's for sure. I don't know, we can go a lot of different directions in the draft. I'm excited. We have a lot of picks, too. We've really done a good job at getting picks in the draft. I believe we have 2 firsts, I believe. We also have 2 thirds, so we got a lot of options there. So hopefully we have a good class. As there's Trouble Harvey. That's an easy first. That's 15 yards. But I say our 3 biggest needs is probably quarterback. I'd like a quarterback that I can develop. I mean, Darnold's only 27 to 28, but I want someone that could have the chance of being a star. And then besides that, probably O-line, receiver, a D lineman. I mean, I say big needs. So there's not really a big need on this team. It's just we need to get better everywhere. But we don't, like, desperately need something. I mean, the only thing we desperately need is a right guard because Christian Hayes is a 73. Normal dev, and I mean, obviously that's not good, but he's also getting paid nothing. But as the Panthers take it to the 2-minute warning, I've been yapping this whole game, but I mean, just let you guys know my thought process of the draft before the next episode comes out. But yeah, take it to the warning. Panthers down by 3 with the ball on the other side of the 50. And first and 10, they're going to go empty. I honestly think Ja'Tavion Sanders is 0. Yes, Ja'Tavion Sanders is 0. That's a sick tight end number, I will say. Cooler than Ja'Tavion Sanders. All right, overthrown by Bryce Young. That could have been kind of sticky. As Greg Zerlin's going to kick it here. 40, or it's like a 40-something yarder. 47-yarder. He drills, although it was close to missing. But that ties the game up. So we'll see what we can do on offense. We got 40 seconds, 3 timeouts. I'm not really worried about clock. I'm just more worried about getting down the field as they're going to start a screen pass here. Walker breaks a tackle. Puts it down short. We're going to call our first timeout. And I don't know what this coverage is. This is really stupid. This is always Civico Dowell. We're going to go out of bounds, save a timeout. Exactly 30 seconds left on the clock. Still have 2 timeouts. We need probably... I don't know how many yards. I don't know if JSN got out of bounds though. He didn't. We're going to hurry up. And we're just going to run the ball because they're in, or they were in prevent, but they just switched off at prevent. Going right to Ken Walker here. Who gets a nice big gain. We'll call our second timeout. Walker, 10 for 77. He's been, I don't know what it's been with Walker, but he really just took over in the second half of the year. That's for sure, because first half he was just abysmal. I shouldn't say first half, but the last third, I should say. As we got first and 10. Going back to Walker, get out of bounds, nice. We got about 1 more play. We can do whatever we want. I guess we'll do the swirl route. We cannot get sacked, that's for sure. We cannot afford to get sacked. We got Mooney, might as well hit him. All right, well, that was just dog shit route, but we'll take it down to 2 seconds. We'll use our last time out. We'll kick a field goal. 49-yarder, not a chip shot, but I should not miss this, as I think I might have missed it. Just kidding. Down the middle. Hits the freaking camera. I mean, come on, Myers. Where's the kick power? That's another example I need a kicker, but take the lead at half. There's Dave Canales there, and there's Felipe Selonk with his star linebacker, Ernest Jones. We take the 13-10 lead here in Charlotte. As we'll take a look at the halftime report, see what these playoff games are looking like. So Bengals, Cardinals, 2 playoff teams potentially in Cincinnati. As there is Joe Burr tossing an absolute laser one-hand catch from Jamar Chase. As Jacoby Brissett started for the Cardinals with a Kyler Murray injury, and they barely lost that game, but they did lose still, 37-10, or 37-31, excuse me, as the Bengals get their 10th win. They're both 10-6. There's Chargers, Texans. Chargers started 10-1 this year, and this have been 1-3 since. It's the Texans who have been really disappointing. As there's Justin Herbert looking to pass and throws an absolute dart to Ladd McConkey as Chargers take a 4-point win in LA, and that all but secures a playoff berth as the Texans are looking like they're going to be picking outside of the playoffs this year. Already 7-9. As finally we got Packers-Ravens. Ravens best team in the NFL record-wise, and the Packers, who are a team that's probably fighting for a playoff berth, especially in the weak NFC this year. As there's a handoff to Jacobs, who breaks a tackle from Marlon Humphrey, and another one from Roquan Smith, and another one from Nate Higgins, and another one from Kyle Hamilton. What is going on? Broke 4 tackles and juked Jair because he sucks. As the Packers get the dub in Lambeau. What a play from Josh Jacobs. Let's take a look at the AFC playoff picture because I never showed the NFC. As Chargers are wildcard. Chiefs are 13-2 now. I did not realize that. But yeah, AFC South, I mean, if the Jags lose, Texans still have a chance to win that division at 7-9, which is ridiculous. As here's our halftime stats. Bryce Young not doing crazy. Darnold already has 22 attempts, which is nuts. And that's not even talking about Ken Walker, who's got 115 yards off 10 carries. These bad teams have not been able to stop the run, and it's shown. Here's 1st and 10 for Bryce Young, as they showed Charbonnet on the sideline briefly. Might be cut out, but they did show him. There's no one there, and Young's going to take off, and he almost gets hit stick by Tyrese Knight. Barely escapes. Tyrese Knight would be a guy that I would love if he went up a depth chart, because I like using him. He's a fun guy to use. As they're running it here, there's Julian Love, guy who could be on the move this offseason. I think he is 27 or 28, so he's getting up there for a non-quarterback kicker. But that's a first down for Carolina. They're trying to find the rhythm here, but they didn't this time. Big Cat and Tyrese Knight swallow him up for I believe that's a TFL. I always forget if a TFL, even if it's a 0-yard game, it still counts as a TFL. I believe it does. Oh, I over-pursued. That should have been a pick. Mooney. I know good teams, not bad teams, and you guys are a bad team. As that's a play action, but Kershawn Washington, excuse me, just barrels his way through there. Wasn't even remotely close. We got a screen pass to Mooney here on 3rd and mile with the orbit motion from Walker. The screen's there, and Abe Lucas just gets in the way of the screener. I don't know what he's doing. We're forced to punt. That's a 3-and-out to worry about his contract. Although in that instance, it would make him more expensive. There's Ted McMillan wide open on Julian Love. That's the thing with, like, obviously in real life you want to pick up your 5th-year guys, but also in Madden I feel like it's different. It's just easy to re-sign people. But I don't know. As there's Chuba, who I guess he got his feet in bounds. I'm not going to challenge it. I don't care. It was only game 1. Certainly interesting to say the least, though. There's Chuba again. Nowhere to go there. Gain of only 1. It's 3rd down now for the Panthers.
It's now 3rd and 9.
It's in the blitz. And the blitz worked as Bryson had nowhere to throw that with Shaq Griffin there. 4th down. They're going for another field goal. This would be to tie the game. Greg Zerlin. Former Ram, former Jet, and that is hugging the upright once again, but this time the left upright, but it doesn't matter because that is money. As the Panthers tie the game. We're on one-on-one with JSN on JC Horn. And JSN makes the catch, but he gets hit from behind and drops it. Great play by Trayvon Mulray, because if he didn't make that hit, JSN would have got a nice catch. He got lit up on that play. Got Mooney there. He actually makes the catch, but it's 3rd down already for us. And we're probably just going to run the ball here and then take it to the warning, although the offensive coordinator does not want us to run the ball, so I guess we won't. As Darnold's going to escape the pocket. Nowhere to throw. He throws it away. Probably should have took the sack range of the quarter, but instead we're punting once again. Back-to-back punts. We're going to try to like do a little squib punt and let that thing roll. Oh, what a roll. Oh, what a punt from Dixon. Tie game 13-13 here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Something about it. Oh, he gets lit up, but I guess he got the first before he got lit up, which is a shame.
And the Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Oh, it's going to be a run. He's got a lot of room. Oh, he gets leveled on the way to the slide. That could have been called. That would have been a penalty in real life, but good thing we're playing Madden where they don't care about quarterback safety or all those stupid rules. As they break back to the pass and they throw a swing pass to Chuba, so it's technically a rush. So technically that's a TFL for Julian Love. Thielen might be wide open here. He was open. He's right to Tyrese Knight, and I overran it again with him. Oh my God. I've been doing that too much with him. I can't get the user with Tyrese Knight. It's insane. I overran the route, and that hurts bad. I was all over that too, which is just so annoying. Oh my God, Bryce Young gets leveled by Leonard Williams, his second sack of the game. I believe. Maybe it's his first. No, it's second. Who cares? We're going to run the same blitz again. I hope it works. Send an overload to the left side. And my zone was not taken up. God! Touchdown here. I would be too if I were that. As their pass attack has been on one. Tyrese Knight picks it off! It was bobbled and he picks it off on the ground. He finally gets a user to work. And Tyrese Knight barely gets his ball. Oh my goodness. Here. As there's MVS. That was a really weird throw by Darnold, but completed nevertheless. As there's Jason on a flat route. Tries to beat a man, but he had literally no momentum off of that. As we got one more play before the 2-minute warning, we're just going to run the ball with Ken Walker here. Not going to do anything fancy. He's going to give Walker the ball. See what he can do. They sent the blitzing linebacker. Sent him to the run hole. As Walker's off to the races. He's got one man to beat, and he beats Trayvon Mulring. And he's going to take it to the house. Ken Walker, touchdown. Found the right hole and just went right up the seam. Look at that. Just linebacker blitzing B gap. So I bump it to C gap, and he just beats out J.C. Horn as he had a terrible pursuit angle on that. And I mean, that's just easy money for Ken Walker. He just beats out everyone for the touchdown. Well, Panthers get the ball back. But after that costly interception by Bryce Young and that insane run by Ken Walker, I thought we were going to take to the warning. But instead, now the Panthers have a chance to... Oh my God, I'm getting dive for pickups. Now Bryce Young's got a chance to get the 2-minute warning to his advantage. But he's got to score a touchdown just to bring the Panthers back here. As they are going screen to Chuba. And Tyrese Knight wanted no part of that screen as he has a great play.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Now it's 3rd and 8. For the Panthers, they take it to the warning. Down by 7, Seahawks. This is a critical game. It's also a critical game for the Panthers. They lose this game, they're going to be moving up in the draft order. The Vikings did lose, so that's one team that's for sure picking lower than us. That's not even true. They could win next week. I overran it. This should be a pick from... Should have been a pick from Woolen, but you just cannot guard Ted McMillan, apparently. That's an insane pass by Bryce Young. As the Panthers use a timeout there. Interesting. Don't really agree with that call there. Use a timeout early, but what do I know? They're in field goal range, but they need a touchdown. As they go to Chuba, just right away gets out of bounds. Gain of 3 only. We got 2nd down and 7.
At the 22-yard line.
They're gonna run with Chuba here, and one missed tackle, but Tyrese Knight grabbed him and held on for dear life. But not before the first down, and they're going to spike the ball. I'm really not sure what the Panthers are thinking right now. Like, I don't know their philosophy. I'm just confused. We're going to send a blitz. We're going to get a big sack here. Either force me to timeout. Oh, boy. Woolen, please. He gets, oh, my goodness. Gets absolutely just stifled there. And although Chuba did get the first down, he did step out of bounds. Thank goodness. Now we got one-on-one coverage on the left side with McMillan. He might burn our guy. As there's Chuba and Tyrese Knight's all over that. 5th tackle of the game for the youngster. And now the Panthers are chewing clock here. Don't blame them. These were Julian Love. There's Chuba again, but he slips on the ground. Now I wonder what the Panthers are going to do here. They still have 2 timeouts. And they're going to just chew clock. They're really banking on this game ending. Or going to overtime, excuse me. Oh, shit. Get the tackle. He doesn't get tackled in bounds, and Carolina uses the timeout. 4th and goal. This is the game. And we're going to call timeout, too. I want to switch to a different defense. Maybe they switch to a different play. They're in gun empty bunch. This is a really stupid play, but we're going to blitz here. He's got to get to the quarterback fast. This can be. We need to get to the quarterback fast. But there's no one in the quarterback spy, and Bryce Young runs it in. And they're going to go for 2 here. What is going on? They're trying to win this game outright. Oh, God, I wasn't expecting this at all. We're sending both safeties on a blitz. And the 2-point conversion is no good. I don't agree with that decision at all for Carolina. They're not at a point in the season where it should do that. As there is Darnell Mooney, and with 1 second left in the game, we're gonna run it with Walker. So I'll give him a chance, I guess. They also have had these Walker stats, that's for sure. There's Walker. Gain of about 9, and that's the game. 20-19, completely questionable call for the Panthers. I don't even know. That was just really stupid of them. But I guess it's the end of the season, so who cares? But I don't know. You just got to take that to overtime. Regardless, we get another win against another bad team. And that improves our record to 5-10-1. Take a look at the standings one more time. The Niners 7-9. They're probably not making the playoffs. And we'll take a look at the standings as we'll take the NFC standings. I'm going to say standings. As, yep, we are officially clinched not first overall. It's going to be between the Browns, Vikings, Panthers, Falcons, Saints jumped us. As we're picking now, was that 7th? Yep, 7th overall at 5-10-1. So if we win this week, we might, I don't even know what we're going to pick, but the Colts are on a 2-game winning streak. They were a top team at one point. Saints have lost 5 straight. That doesn't help. Take a look at the NFC as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams have clinched. So the Commanders are currently the 7th seed at 8-8, and they're looking to clinch. The Bears, Cowboys, and 49ers also probably statistically have a chance, although I'm not sure how. But and then the Packers clinch a playoff spot, but because the Lions, there we go. So yeah, the West, Rams, Cardinals play against each other. Winner wins the West. The loser is sent to the wild card. And the Commanders and Eagles, I'm not sure if they play this week. They do. So I think if the Commanders win, they win the division. The Eagles will take that wild card spot. So a lot to play for this game. Otherwise, Cleveland plays the Bengals, so they're probably going to lose. Falcons, Saints play each other, so that's major implications on the draft order. Titans, Jags play each other, as Jags are still first place. I don't even know how that's going to work in the AFC, but not here nor there, as we got a film room prep for our last game of the season. Probably our most fun game of the year. Our first ever game of the franchise against the 49ers. They do have holes across the O-line. I agree. Let's agree with the defensive coordinator. Thank you, Scott Jackson. And before our final game, Mark has Valdez-Scantling's out with a quad strain. He'll miss the last game of the year. So it looks like we'll be seeing a lot of Torrey Holt in this game, I believe. I can double check that. But we'll see what he can do, the rookie. Yep, we will see a lot of Torrey Holton, some Jake Bobo. Love to see that. But yeah, that's who we're going to be seeing. So that's all I got. I'll see you guys at Levi's Stadium for the final week of the Year 1 season in Seahawks franchise. Here we are, final week of the season. 2 teams that are playing for nothing as the 7-9 San Francisco 49ers here in Santa Clara, California, taking on what was, in my opinion, the biggest rivalry of the 2010s in the Seattle Seahawks. 5-10 this year, 5-10-1. winning did fuck us out of a top pick. So if we win again, then I don't even know. I don't even know. We don't know who we're drafting yet. Ideally a quarterback in the top, but we don't need that, as here are the Niners in their beautiful, crispy rivalry uniforms, the all black with the beautiful numbers. Red Sox are a choice, but see what we can do. In other news, the Eagles beat the Commanders. So they have won the division. Commanders might be out of the playoffs now, although they can still make it at 8-9, which is just crazy to think about. As there's Walker getting absolutely swallowed up by Fred Warner. There's Torrey Holton, who's got the starting nod this week at wide receiver 3 with the injury to MVS. We're going right to Holton here. And that's picked off. Darnold, we thought we could go to episode without that interception. I guess not. Damani Lenore in the second play of the game gets the interception. It's a really errant throw by Darnold there, and not a good start. And they re-signed him. I just didn't understand that at all. I mean, I feel like Juwan Jennings is a guy you're going to keep around for a while, as I don't know where I'm going there. And this might be a touchdown if I don't get a tackle here. Never mind, my boy Kobe Bryant's got me, but yeah, just not really sure the reasoning. But I'm not the Niners GM. I mean, they only got a lot of money this one. They got a really expensive offense, especially with Brock Purdy under contract now. As there's Ernest Jones there to get McCaffrey. That's another loss of 3 for McCaffrey. That's now it's 2nd and goal on the 13. But yeah, that defense is starting to get kind of crumbly. Their O-line is putrid. I mean, I think the average fan can maybe name Trent Williams, and that's it. And he really isn't that good anymore. I mean, that dude's ancient. Like, there's a reason you haven't heard Trent Williams' name in a while. It's not because he's good. There's a screen pass to McCaffrey. I mean, he only gets them 3 yards, and McCaffrey's really struggling. He's got 4 touches for -2 yards total, and that's 4th and goal. Niners are going to kick a field goal. Really good stand from the defense considering the situation, and it's 3-0 San Francisco. That's retarded, but what do I know? We have JSN wide open. I tried to throw, but Nick Bosa is all over me. That's an easy sack for San Francisco. Already 2nd down. I can just say this probably will not be a good game for Ken Walker, because it's going to be really hard to run the ball when we're down this much. But there's Darnell Mooney, and that's a gain of like 20 plus. And that sack is absolutely erased. As Mooney, but a key contributor for this offense and showing in big ways like that. We got a 1st and 10 here. Going back to the pass. We got JSN. Good pass from Darnold. That's another gain of 20, give or take. It's another 1st down for us as we're driving on the field right now. I don't know why Fred Warner's lined up so far, but I guess we'll take advantage. Just kidding. Charles Gross just refuses to block his guy. Really a shame, because that was a good hole from the O-line. I guess we'll see how the O-line blocks this, but my feeling is that if the center doesn't fill for the guard, we're fucked. Well, he did, but I mean, it's a 3 block. I don't know. That was just, Walker gets absolutely shelled. That's a total. Kittle's usually injured every year, and he's also injured again this year, oddly enough. As Purdy's going to look to run, there is really no one within a 10-mile radius, and he misses or makes a guy miss. It's a 28-yard gain for the midget from Iowa State. Oh my God, I almost got another TFL on McCaffrey. But he barely juked my ass, and he finally gets a good yardage gain there. Yeah, McCaffrey's really struggled this game up until that rush, so we'll see if we can start getting it clicking here. We're going right back to McCaffrey. Breaks a tackle, but Tariq Woolen lays the boomstick. And besides that big rush, I mean, 5 for 10 is still pretty brutal for him. I mean, and the problem is we already have 2 turnovers, which will never help us win, obviously. As it's 3-0 San Francisco, who, I mean, really don't even know if I want to win or lose. I've kind of been coasting since our 2-9 start, but since then we've been 3-1-1, so I can't really complain. Although it would have been nice to start that good. But I guess not. I'm trying to get there, but not quick enough, and Devon Witherspoon gets burned as Ricky Pearsall is now injured. Now it's 1st and goal for the Niners again. Had a similar situation as last time, and there's Ernest Jones on the sack. And he's revving up that motorcycle. Yeah, our goal line defense has been very nice for us, to say the least, against the 49ers here. And that's just a pop or a touch pass to Kittle, who barely misses that. And they're in goal line. We are absolutely sending the dogs. We're pinching the line. This is probably going to be a QB sneak, and there's nothing we can do. We pop Purdy up, but it's all for naught. As Niners score a touchdown, it's already 10-0 in San Francisco. Gone off the rails. Nothing's working at all. As there's Torrey Holton, who tries to make the catch but gets leveled. And we're punting. There's a flag on the play. I'm not sure what the flag could be. Roughing the punter, maybe?
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker.
Hell yeah, roughing the punter. Love that. Nice one, Richie. Fucking idiot. Well, we got the ball back, and we got it on the opposite 50, so we got a little bit of yards to go here for the touchdown, but can't complain. As Walker's got a wide open hole. I don't know if I should cut back, but who cares? We're running hurry up. We got deep out. This should be open. If it's not open, we have one of our running backs open. Oh, the deep out was naked. JSN, what a catch. Bad ball from Darnold, I will say, though. As if he hit him in stride, that could have sixed that, John. But also, I just saw that Darnold just loves running, like he likes lining up behind my freaking right guard. As there's JSN, great catch from him. Third catch of the game. He's already got 57 yards, and we're going right back to hurry up. We're going right back to a run quickly here. Good pickup by Ox, but I didn't read the right hole. Should have been a touchdown, but I messed it up, and we're going right back to the same play. Darnold, line up behind the center, please. As there's Walker again, and he's getting nothing, dude. Back to his old ways of not being able to do shit on offense. It's third down, third and goal. We got empty. And JSN's just wide open. I mean, what is that coverage? Not sure what they're doing, but we'll take that JSN touchdown. That's for sure. And that gives us only a 3-point deficit now after we were down 10-0 with 2 turnovers. It's 10-7 here in San Francisco. That's play action. And that's a sack. Cava on Thibodeau and Leonard Williams make up half and half there. Great play from them. Now we got 2nd and 19. They're running empty. They're going to check down. Who is that? That's Juwan Jennings. He got literally no yards on that, like absolutely nothing. And that didn't really help him out at all. Now it's 3rd and 17 instead of 2nd and 19. So we can get a good stop here. We need a stop, but if we can get one, that'd be hype. As there's another sack. This time it's DeMarcus Lawrence. Big sack from the veteran who's reeling his movie camera, and that's a 3 and out for San Francisco, and we got life. There's JSN. Oh, the ball was so badly thrown by Darnold, and it's already 3rd down here. Like, come on, guys. We got a couple wheels on this mesh. Oh, I have X. Make the throw, Darnold. That's Mooney. Oh, my God. What are you doing? Niners use a timeout. You know, it's the last game of the year. We're going to risk it for the biscuit. I'm going for it here on 4th down. I don't care. We got a drag under, so we got Ken Walker flying on a drag. One-on-one with JSN. We got Mooney and Pitts. Oh, the drag's so open. Walker, nice catch from Walker. Clutch play from him. Keeps the chains moving on 4th down. Very risky call, but like I said, risk it for the biscuit, and that biscuit tastes mighty fine. Oh, that's what passes just there. Walker, 2nd catch of the drive. Tries to juke, no bones. Then we're going to hurry up. I think we're going to just run an RPO here. Mooney on a speed out. And he's there. Mooney. Good throw by Darnold, but Mooney couldn't bring it down on the field. Along with Rico Dowell. We're going to give it to Rico. Check down the Rico. Good play by Rico. And we're going to call timeout here. 2nd timeout of the game. Maybe I should have went hurry up. I can go hurry up here, though. I guess we reassess our situation as we're back on 1st and 10. We should have Walker open here. We had him. We have Torrey holding this. Whoa! It was almost picked off. Thank God it wasn't. And they sent the dogs. That's a sack. I think we're just going to chew the clock here and just take our points. Easy money, but it's the NFL. You never know. As Myers drains it. Clock expires, and we have a tie game in San Francisco after the first 2 drives ended in turnovers, but we really came back and fought. And we got this all the way back to a tie game here in San Francisco, 10-10. As we got our halftime report in Week 18 to see if any games matter. We know the Eagles game mattered, and they might show that game. But first we have Bengals-Browns. This is a big game for us. Browns win, chance of moving down in the order. Actually, no, we don't. They're 4-12 anyway. And it doesn't matter. Shedeur Sanders was starting for them, but they lose 17-14 as Joe Burrow went for 302 touchdowns. Shedeur had a great game, though. 24 for 30 is nothing to scoff at. And that just means the Browns are probably picking first and second overall. There's a Cowboys-Giants. Hopefully the Giants win, because that could be a team we could pass if we win. Doesn't look like if they're throwing George Pickens highlights. He trucks the fuck out of that guy. Holy shit. Bobby Okereke. Dallas upsets the Giants on the road as we got Dolphins, Patriots. Another team that if we win, we're going to jump over in the draft order. It's a snow game in Foxborough, and Zach Wilson's starting quarterback, and he's running like he's Lamar Jackson as the Zach Wilson-led Dolphins beat the Patriots in Foxborough. In the snow, mind you, at that. As you look at the AFC playoff picture, the Bengals won. So, 11-6 might even be good enough to make the playoffs, which is a shame. But we don't care about the AFC. We care about the NFC. As there's Ernest and Mr. Sammy Darnold. Devon Witherspoon talking up the defense. They had a good half. Purdy went 9 for 9, so maybe not. But, Walker's solid half. Not to his standards that he's been putting up these days. But Darnold's also another good half. But, yeah, let's see what we can do. Juszczyk in the game for the first time. Yep, I knew that was going to happen, but it doesn't matter as Kevon Thibodeau with his second sack of the game pushes Brock Purdy over like his little brother. That's a loss of 6 for the Niners. Now they got 3rd and long. They're going screen on 3rd and long. Don't really agree with that call. There's Ernest. He does get spin moved. Oh, please don't do this. No way he got that. That is so dumb, dude. That is ridiculous that he got that. Wow. Good play by McCaffrey there. Broke a few tackles, reached for the first down. Ernest lays out Brock Purdy. And McCaffrey reaches for another first down. Oh my God, Chris Barnes, react faster, buddy. Yeah, not looking so good for the defense, and they're chewing clock pretty good. They're already chewed about half the quarter.
Brings up 2nd down at the Seahawks 25-yard line.
Oh my God, that's not an incompletion. Come on, Shaq, make a play. Minutes now and counting. Now it's 1st and goal to 9, so not a great spot for them. As Ernest barely misses the hole, and that's a touchdown for McCaffrey. After that visible first half, he really stuck it up to the guys in white. That's an opening drive touchdown for the 49ers as they take a 17-10 lead with about 2:50 left to go in the 3rd quarter. You've got to be fucking kidding me, Darnold. That is so dumb. Like, it's literally there! Come on, man! Oh, my goodness. That's just so annoying. We're blitzing a lot of guys, and we don't have enough guys covering. This might not be good. I don't know who number 9 is, but he gets a touchdown. Is that Brevin Jordan? Braden Willis. Never heard of him in my life, but I guess what do I know is he gets that easy touchdown. And that makes it a 2-score game for the Niners, up 14. We're taking a deep shot. Oh, never mind. On Mooney. Oh, he catches it as a flag, though. I guess he's going to be an eligible receiver downfield. Wow, I'm literally a fucking psychic. Abe Lucas. Yep, fucking idiot every time, dude. Dude, like, it's a pass block. What are you doing? Gonna need a lot in order to come back in this game. And I don't know if we're gonna have enough, but I guess we'll wait and see. All right, JSN one-on-one. Please throw it good. JSN catches the ball, but he drops it. No, JSN, why? Why? Brother. What are we doing? ISO. Ken Walker dives. Gets the first down. Our hopes are still alive. We just need a lot to happen. We need a touchdown, and we need one kind of quick here. Oh, boy. Sammy D might be seeing ghosts, but he's seeing a running lane. Wide open run from Sammy Darnold. Post route for Pitts might feed families. Post route from Pitts will feed families. Post route from Pitts feeds families. Wide open is Pitts. On a beautiful post route. Yeah, these jerseys are full of grass stains. We're running hurry-up offense here. Giving it to Kenwell. Oh, no, we're not. Pitts, one-on-one. Oh, I threw it bad. Ah, that sucks. I should have just bullet passed it. He was wide open. We're going right back to that play, see if that works. Or a play that's similar. We're going to actually run. We're going to run something fun. We're going to double posts, and the whole O-line is sliding to the left. Pitts, one-on-one. Can't catch. Just jump up, dude. You're the most athletic guy on the field. Please. Show me why you're the most athletic guy on the field. We're just going to take that chunk play of Torrey Holton, but not good enough as now we got fourth down. This is probably the game. We're going to go mesh and hope we get some yak on this. The corner route could be open. Probably not, though. That should take away the corner. There's Pitts. And that is the worst thrown ball I think I've ever seen this year. And that's probably going to get taken for 6. I've never seen a ball thrown worse. Arroyo, please. Wow. Pick 6 for the Niners, and that's the game on Supe Sports. Let's go. Ken Walker gets one final touchdown. No! What is going on? Okay, never mind. Walker ends the season with a touchdown, finally. We're going to go for 2 here. I don't think it matters. Rico Dowell. Set the dogs. Rico Dowell breaks a tackle and dives. That is how the season ends. 34-18. Not a great game for us, but we're not a great team. As we move to 6-11-1. I think my math is right there. Yeah, not an ideal game. Guess we can take a look at the stats. The Niners don't have a winning record again. They're back-to-back years of missing the playoffs. We can take a look here. Yeah. Purdy didn't incomplete a pass. Like, that's just lovely. Darnold really stunk it up, really just showing why we need a new quarterback. I'd say 2 of those interceptions might have been my fault, maybe only 1, but I mean, Walker really showed out, especially the last of the year, is just absolutely carrying the ball beautifully. Also leading our team in catches. JSN had that nice game. Pitts had that 30-yard catch. Mooney kind of stunk, but it's kind of hard to look good when you only have, what do you call it? I don't even know what I'm trying to say. A lot of TFLs, 3 sacks, 1 from Ernst, 1 from D-Law, 1 from Thibodeau. No picks, no fumbles. Jason Myers is perfect. And that's about it for this game. There we have it, 5-11-1. I did do my math wrong. I'm just a fucking idiot, I guess. If we take a look at our My Team rankings, we were pretty bad in pretty much every statistical category. I don't know. Okay, the defensive rush yards can't even be right. 73 is a good number. Also, I mean, our yardage-wise, we were good. It's just points, we were just terrible. Offense was pretty bad. I will say 189 yards a game is rough. And, yeah, I guess we need long snapper, punter, kicker. Not sure I agree with that. Take a look at the standings, and you can see we finished 4th worst in the NFC. That NFC South really stunk again this year. We'll take a quick look at the rest of the standings. And we will be picking 6th overall. So the Saints winning and us losing, that we do. I guess we don't have a tiebreaker over the Colts. Not really sure how we had the exact same. I don't know how that works. But we were picking outside the top 5. We're picking 6th. Vikings, Browns, Panthers, Falcons, Colts. All those teams will take a quarterback, so we're definitely going to have to trade up for one of those. Sam Darnold could definitely be on the move in order to entice a team to trade up for that one of those picks. But yeah, other than that, we can take a look at the playoff bracket quick. So we got the Broncos who moved up to the 2 seed, so they ended up winning the division. What was the record for those teams? I guess we could take a look at the rest. I mean, holy cow, the NFC or the AFC West, 13-4, 13-4, 12-5 is nuts. 14-3 Ravens. The 11-6 Steelers missed out on the playoffs, and yet the 8-9 Titans won the AFC South with a losing record. All 3 teams finished 8-9. That's crazy. Jags on a 3-game losing streak. All they had to do was win one of those 3 games, they would have won it. They did not. AFC North, Browns, like we said, were bad. Steelers barely missed the playoffs, which sucks. NFC East was pretty bad. Bills only being 10-7 is kind of crazy. Then yeah, I mean Raiders 8-9 and being worse in your division by a substantial margin, kind of crazy. NFC North, every team in the playoffs. The Bears made the playoffs at 8-9 as a wild card, not even a division winner. That just tells you how bad the NFC was compared to the AFC. Look at these teams. A lot of bad teams. Commanders also made the playoffs. 2 teams that went 8-9 made the playoffs in the NFC. That is nuts. That's crazy. And we got the best team was 11-6. So I mean, the NFC looks like it's wide open. All the juggernauts are in the AFC. So we take a look at the season stats. Sam Darnold, 3,400 yards is not bad. 21 touchdowns of 30 interceptions is bad. 62 completion percentage isn't good either. As Ken Walker really resurrected his season. He was off to a stinker, and then he finished with 1,300 yards and 10 touchdowns. Did fumble it 7 times, which is not good. Darnold had a decent year rushing. Rico Dowd with 3 touchdowns. As you go to receiving, and JSN had 78 catches for 1,300 yards and 9 touchdowns. I believe he was second in the league in receiving. Otherwise, the rest of the guys, I mean, Ken Walker, 73 catches is a lot. I mean, we really got to get our tight ends working if that's how our tight end and wide receiver feel compared to our running back. But, I mean, we did throw a lot of screens, and it was an important part of our offense. But, yeah, I mean, definitely got to get the guys more involved. Kyle Pitts had no touchdowns. I mean, Arroyo had 2 touchdowns for crying out loud. Wasn't good. Sack-wise, I mean, not a lot of sacks given up, honestly. Charles Cross with 6. That's honestly pretty solid that's pretty expected for a guy of his position. Has 128 tackles for Lawrence. I mean, these TFL numbers are really inflated, but who cares? I mean, this is awesome. 37 TFLs for Ernest Jones is ridiculous. 30 of his 46 tackles or TFLs for DeMarcus Lawrence. But our big problem is that we cannot rush the passer. I mean, 7 sacks as your leaders, and these are interior offensive linemen. Our edge rushers, we had Thibodeau. I don't know if both these sacks are with us, but I mean, look at this. I mean, we have 5 sacks from our edge rushers. It's not good. We need to really improve at edge. As Ernest Jones had 4 sacks. Also had 4 picks. How many touchdowns do we have defensively? We had 4 defensive touchdowns. 1 from Shaq, 1 from Tariq, and 2 from him. No safeties. We had 1 block kick. Oh, kicking-wise also, I forgot to check that. Myers was solid, I guess. He has 34, so definitely going to regress. He has 95 kick power. I thought he had worse kick power, but he'll definitely regress, so we'll have to look out for that. Also, punting, I believe, yeah, Michael Dixon was pretty bad. He's technically a power punter. See, I don't get it. Like, the punters just suck in this game for some reason, which is just annoying because they should be better. Kick returning, Horton definitely did better than Pritchett. I did not like Pritchett at all. I don't know. I just liked Horton better. But it's also hard to return this year. But, yeah, those are the stats. I guess I'll simulate. I guess we'll go through this stuff quick. In the zone, I don't remember what this was. Oh, this is JSN. Yeah, you are a valued member of the team. Use that as motivation going forward, JSN. Let's go. Contract extended. Also have mock draft 3 now that the season's over. As Kalen Johnson moves all the way up to the 1st overall pick by Minnesota. A lot of quarterbacks moved down in the mock draft. Interesting. I thought for sure they'd stay up there. I mean, Team Madden moved down. So did Deontay Harrington. So they must have not tested very well. As we have Terrell Haggins who moved up, and I don't like him. Deion Harden was the guys I want, but I really want Dylan Langford. And I think we're going to have to trade up a pick to get him. I mean, these mock drafts are pretty accurate. I mean, if you look at these last 2 mock drafts, we had quarterbacks all in the top 5. And now completely shifted. I mean, the Rams are going to get a quarterback, and they don't even need one. As Dwayne Hobson looks kind of weird, but that's Atlanta's pick. So Atlanta doesn't have their 1st-round pick. And they're picking 4th overall, so the Rams get an absolute gift in the 1st round. And I thought we had another pick. I don't know where it is. Oh, 15th overall. We got Tremaine Reed, who is probably not going to take, but you never know. There's Elijah Harrison, a guy who we're probably going to have to trade up to get as well, but I guess we'll see. That's pretty much it. I guess we'll simulate to the end of the we'll sim to the off season, and we'll check out who wins and all the awards, and then that'll be pretty much it for the episode. Super Bowl recap. The Packers lose to the Baltimore Ravens, who made the Super Bowl, as Roquan Smith is your Super Bowl MVP. The Ravens are 3 for 3 in Super Bowls. They've been a very good organization, that's for sure. As Joe Burrow was your MVP. Peter Gaffney, a.k.a. Sean Payton, is your Coach of the Year. Joe Burrow also winning Offensive Player of the Year, with Max Crosby winning Defensive Player of the Year. And the Rookie of the Year awards go to Amarian Hampton and Nick Scrouton. We can look at the awards and see how we did. Okay, I guess we can't look at the awards. That's really annoying. That's dumb. You can't look at that. So now we can take a look at Mock Draft 4. I don't know what changes, but Elijah Harrison moves up all the way to 4th overall. So that's probably not a guy we're going to get, but that helps us because now Dylan Langford is projected to go to us, which is perfect because that's who we want. So if he can go to pick 6, that would be very nice. These mock drafts also do not lie. And it's honestly interesting that now these guys that wanted quarterbacks aren't going to take quarterbacks anymore. So now we have quarterbacks like T. Madden and where's the other one? There's one more that Deontay Harrington fell way down. He's mocked to go to us. I can promise you right now we are not taking 2 quarterbacks. But he's around the 1-2 talent, so that's not bad for him. And I guess we'll view the retirements quickly. Well, I don't really care about theirs is a halfback who retires after 3 years. Harrison Smith retires, Matt Judon, Kevin Zeitler, Bobby Trees, Aaron Rodgers, Darius Slay, Cameron Hayward, a lot of guys for the Steelers. Cam Jordan, DeMar Davis, 2 big guys for the Saints. Retired B-Wags, Dietrich Wise, Eddie Goldman, Zach Ertz, Kyle Van Noy, D-Hop. Matt Stafford does retire after 17 years, so it looks like the Rams will need a quarterback as to what Devontae Adams also retires unexpectedly. That's very interesting. Did not expect that. Geno Smith retires too. This is really interesting that he retired. I feel like he still had some left in the tank. Definitely will not happen in real life. And again, some of these random guys that retire, like Jawar Jordan after only 2 years retires. There goes Thielen. J.J. Jansen after 19 years retires. Andy, the Red Rocket retires. Got another guy, Manuel Wilson. Like, why is he retiring? That makes no sense. He must have had a career-ending injury or something, but I don't know. Other names, Tyrod Taylor, Russell Wilson, Devin Singletary. There goes Trent Williams. Kyle Juszczyk also hangs it up. Eric Saubert retires after 9 years. So, yeah, another interesting guy. So, it looks like this year a lot of guys retire earlier, which honestly is kind of realistic, but also I feel like they should wait until at least they're in for agency. As there goes Keenan. Von Miller, Jimmy Ward. Haven't seen us yet. There's Calais Campbell. And there's like Garrett Bowles. Like that's just not realistic that he would retire. Same with Alex Singleton. Like none of those guys would retire. Joe Bitonio, I don't know. Like Deion Dawkins is nuts. He retires after 1 year. That's crazy. Like I don't understand these retirements. Like, these are guys that would play for multiple years still. We didn't have any retirements, thank goodness. I guess coaching carousel, we got to deal with our coordinators. I think we're going to fire our offensive coordinator. We are. Mac Williams is gone. We're going to keep Scott. We're going to keep Scott Jackson, but we're going to look to hire a new offensive coordinator. See if we got anyone that's high, somewhat of a high overall. It doesn't look like we do. As Mike McDonald's a free agent. Kevin Stefanski, Shane Steichen, Raheem Morris, Brian Dable, Dave Canales, also another guy. I don't think we're going to hire a head coach. I don't think they turn out pretty good as an offensive coordinator. Sometimes the grass is not always greener when you fire your coordinators. I don't even know who I want. Like all these guys just seem so weird. I guess we'll take Owen Scott. He looks like he's good. We'll take him. New offensive coordinator. Showed you guys the rest of that. And that's pretty much it for this episode. I guess next episode will be the off-season episode. You guys will see scouting, who we draft, who we sign for agency, all of that. But I hope you guys enjoyed episode 7 of Seahawks franchise. But Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like and sub if you enjoyed. Hope you did. I'm saying that 100 times. I don't care. Have a good one. Peace.